back? Is it working? It says we're live. There we go. I don't think it's working. Is it working now? Are we good? Everybody coming back? I don't know what happened. Hi. I don't know what happened. That might have caused me to lose everybody. That's what happened the other day, and it caused me to lose everybody. And like I came back on, and nobody came back to my channel, and so I don't know what was the cause of it, what happened. So I just called it quits for the day. Because actually, when I was talking to you about hosting you, Crystal, and it just cut off randomly. Oh, I don't need that. What the heck? Did I give her a dark swoop? I guess I did. It's all right. Sometime next week, cause I don't know. I might stream tomorrow, but I probably won't. I gotta try to do some work. I've been lagging on, but next week I would love to host you one of the days. Um, like I said, I've never done it before, so I'm just trying to figure it out. If it helps your stream as well, then that would be like it'd be a win-win, you know? Yeah, I don't blame you, YB. That's probably a smart move. Why'd you almost cry? What happened? Oh, wow. Dang. That's awesome. That's fantastic. I want to clap for you. That's pretty awesome. What, did someone raid and gift you 200 subscriptions? That is pretty amazing. I would have been pretty stoked as well. That's pretty amazing. That's pretty tight. Oh. So this is just 2 days old. Let's see what this guy has to say about the spider tanks.
Just announced a brand new play-to-earn game called Spider Tanks. Well, actually the official name has not been announced yet, but currently it's going by the Spider Tanks project. And it is going to be a brand new game coming to the Gala Games platform. It is actually already almost finished. We're going to be showing you some gameplay in this video, so it will be released and fully playable by the end of this year. In this video, we're going to be getting into exactly what Spider Tanks is and then how the play-to-earn gaming mechanics are going to work. So if that sounds good to you, remember to leave a big thumbs up, hit subscribe, click the notification bell. Remember, this game is going to be free to play, so that is awesome. You're watching On-Chain Gaming. My name is Jake. Let's get into it. On-Chain Gaming. So I want to start this video off by playing a clip for you.
It does look
like
interesting.
A minute and 30-second clip, and
pause
it is an
this
incredible description for what Battle Tanks is exactly and how the play-to-earn gaming mechanics are going to work. So enjoy this clip, and then I'm going to be talking about it afterwards.
Hello everybody, I'm Robin Herman, game programmer at Game Media, and I'm here to explain a little bit about our upcoming game and about how we integrate blockchain technology into our game. In this player versus player brawler game, you will be able to unlock, equip and upgrade different bodies and weapons. The game will have a vast variety of lightly armored and fast vehicles, heavily armored and slow vehicles, and basically anything in between. Apart from bodies, there will also be a bunch of cool and unique weapons for you to play with. These weapons and bodies can be upgraded using resources you earn throughout the game. Upgrading a body or weapon will improve stats like damage, speed, armor or explosion radius. The amount with which these stats improve will be semi-random for each upgrade, meaning that not every weapon or body at maximum level will be the same. Most types of weapons and bodies can be unlocked by playing the game, but some of them will be exclusively available as premium NFTs. These NFT items will also be upgradable, which means you would be able to buy a fresh low-level item, upgrade it to a better, more rare version, and sell it again with increased value. We hope you are as excited about our game as we are, and we'll see you on the battlefield.
Alright, so I don't know if it's only me, but this looks really, really awesome. One, because it's going to be a play-to-earn game where you can either play for free and upgrade for free, and it's just a competitive, free-to-play game, or if you want to buy unique spider tanks, then you can purchase NFTs that are a little bit more expensive, but then when you upgrade these purchasable NFTs and level them up, which every single max level spider tank is gonna have a different power level because every time you're upgrading, you're getting a random roll chance on how much better you're actually getting. So that means there's gonna be these super rare anomaly NFTs that might get a ton of value, and that also means that simply by buying a bottom level NFT, leveling it up to max level and reselling it and then repeating, you can earn real money by playing this game. So really, really cool play.
So that's kind of a cool concept, I think. how they're allowing you to level them up, and then you could sell them for more. I hear what you're saying, Crystal. I never really get too excited about new games until they come out and I can actually test them and look at them. But I feel like there's two types of gameplay, for me at least, and one is Axie, which I don't necessarily enjoy the gameplay a lot. I mean, it's cool and it's interesting enough, you know, but it's nothing too eccentric, you know. It's nothing too exciting. What makes it exciting is the money I can make in it, you know. Nobody wants to get bit connected. What's bit connected? I feel like that happened before I got in. But like I feel like with Axie, you know, I love Axie because I can make money, not because I can sit there and play it for hours and really get engulfed into the storyline or into, you know, collecting items or stuff like that. No, I play it and I get really into it because I'm flipping them to make Ethereum, make good money, you know. So if I can do that with a game that I really, really enjoy, that I could spend hours and hours playing, not only that, yeah, it was an exit scam. Yeah, I figured it was something like that. But that's why I don't, you know, I do like to buy into some pre-sales, don't get me wrong, but I try to look for ones that have a super solid backing already, but I'm not sure. I was looking into the Gala nodes a little while ago, but never finished my research, so I'm not 100% sure what that entails. If you could type it in the chat, YB, I'd be thankful to learn something. But that's where, like, you know, I play Axie to earn this money. So if I can build a residual on Axie by like scholarships or whatever, you know, then that is going to be a residual income coming in with minimum work. That would be one stream of revenue at that point. Next would be games I actually play to have fun. Okay, if games I actually play to have fun could make me money as well, like Skyrim, or I don't play WoW or Diablo anymore, but like Diablo or WoW or Grand Theft Auto, or, you know, any of these games that I play to actually have fun. Like here lately, Escape from Tarkov is like the only game I've really been playing outside of crypto games. And if I was able to earn NFTs in Escape from Tarkov and I was able to sell them for real live money, I would be into the game even that much more. Like, and so now that would open up a second stream of revenue for me. I got Axie on repeat with minimum work, making me $5,000 a month. No problem. Once that's all set up and clear, now my game that I play to have fun is making me revenue, in a stream of revenue. So that's two. Now I'm still only playing this game to have fun. I'm not really playing this game to like make, you know, millions of dollars or make revenue. Like it's just there purely as a bonus to me having fun with the game. So now I'm going to look for another project I could get into, kind of like Axie, that I could build a residual with, so that way I'll have a third stream making me money, just in case one of the other streams ends up falling away. That third stream I'll already be building to make another. And so with that right there, I believe would be the best, most beneficial to me in the long run, because now I'm creating multiple streams of revenue instead of just one. Because, you know, look at the servers are down with Axie right now. AXS is down $20. And so I understand that. I understand that 100%, Crystal. Don't get me wrong. I've been there, you know. I've 100% been there, and I've come to a place in my life to where I understand a little bit how money works, and I understand a little bit of where I want to be with my finances. And I want to have multiple streams of revenue flowing in every month. So that way, for situations like this, the Axie servers are down. My daily income now has slowed because the Axie servers are down. So now I could hop over to, let's say, Spider Tank, and I could be grinding out even more missions on Spider Tank to increase my daily income of Spider Tank, you know. And so it's just how you do business. Like that, if you want to become financially free, you have to have more than one stream of revenue. You have to. Like it's very, 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 very difficult. And so it's very difficult to create financial freedom without more than one stream of revenue. It just is. You can master that very one stream of revenue and come out very, very wealthy and be financially free. That is a way, but even people who create that sort of wealth off one stream of revenue, they will tell you that they do eventually get into multiple streams of revenue to make them even wealthier. It's just how it works. I understand breeding. I would potentially get into breeding too, but the thing that intrigues me about scholarships is the fact that I'm not playing. And I'm making, if I get 10 scholars, if I'm managing 10 scholars, I'm literally playing an hour out of the month to make $5,000. An hour out of the month, or like $4,000, I think it was, something like that. So now I'm not even playing the game, and I'm making $4,000 a month off an hour's worth of work a month. So now I could spend my time finding 10 more scholars, so I can double that monthly residual to $8,000. But like I said, once I get that built up so high, it's only one stream of revenue. So at times like this, when the servers are down, I'm going to want one or two more other games minimum to be able to jump onto to make me money, so that way my stream of revenue is never fully cut off. It may slow at times, but it's never fully cut off. If you're breeding, which is still a good stream, don't get me wrong, you're still doing all the work. You're still putting in all the work. You got to put in work to get the small love potions, and if you're not sponsoring anybody, and you got to put in the work to do the breeding. And so you got to put in quite significant amount of work, just like I'm doing by flipping them on the marketplace. I am putting in a quite significant amount of work. I know it's not that much work to you, and I understand that, and I'm not trying to make it sound like it is a lot of work, because at the end of the day, it's not a lot of work. What I do is not a lot of work, and I've made the 4 Ethereum. But if you think about it from the amount of work it takes to have 10 scholars, or, 10 sponsors, 10 kids you've sponsored, now you're working an hour out of the month to make $4,000 a month. Whereas this, I'm working literally 5 hours out of the day, almost every day. I would say I average 4 or 5 hours I'm on this game. So that, even 5 days a week, is 20 hours minimum a week. That's 80 hours a month I spend to make this money. Whereas with the scholarships, I can spend an hour out of the month to make $4,000 a month. So it's just, I would much rather spend an hour to make $4,000 in a month than 80 hours to make $4,000 in a month, because that's what I've been making, is $4,000 in the month. That's what I made the last 2 months, is $4,000 both months, if you want to break it up evenly like that. So that's where, in my eyes, I would much rather have all that free time. The money's good, yeah, but I can use literally all that free time, that 79 hours I saved, to figuring out another way of making money off of an hour of work. So I would, like I said, I would upgrade my scholarships. And what I would do eventually is I would get to 50 scholars that I would be managing. Okay, and that would be probably a full day's worth of work out of the month once it's up and running fluidly. Maybe certain months 3-4 days, because you're adding in new scholars and certain scholars are leaving. Okay, but now you're at 50. 5 times 4, you're looking at about $20,000 a month on residual income on about 1 to 3 days worth of work. Now what I would do is take some of those main scholars you have, and I would put them in some sort of position to be able to breed for you, like people you trust. So if it's your family, your nephew, cousin, brother, whatever, people you trust, put them in position to start breeding for you. Now they are your breed farms, that you're just the CEO of these breed farms who are feeding more scholars now. And so now you control breed farms, creating more scholarship programs, literally until it's built up to 100, 200, 300 scholars. And so at that point, you've built up an empire of Axie, an Axie empire, essentially, where you don't have to do anything. And so, or very, very little, I should say. All right, YB, take it easy. I wish you luck. I hope you get some of the best, if not the very best one that is released. I know you did ape in on them, so I hope it goes good for you. I'm sure it will. But I understand what you're saying, Crystal. I understand completely what you're saying. Trust me, I've been there. Yeah, people can get your Axie banned 100%, but I hear that 100%, but my solution to that is I'm using people like my two brothers want to do this but can't afford to get into it. So that's 4 accounts right there, because it can be 2 accounts on each IP address, a boyfriend and girlfriend account. So that's 4 accounts right there. My lady has 2 nephews that are old enough to do it, and so that's 2 more accounts equaling 6 accounts. And so now on top of it, I can find a couple of friends of mine that I trust that live near me to do it. I've already got 10 accounts right there, and I haven't even left my immediate base, because once I tell people all you're doing is playing a game for a couple hours a day and you're making literally $1,000 a month, or $1,000 or more a month, they're all for it. That's an extra income that they can make just by playing a game a couple hours a day. It's a big income too. So that's something that I hear what you're saying, but there's ways of working around all that stuff, you know? And then once you've built up this residual, that's where it's like, what do you do next? Next is you find another game to do the same thing with. So that way when servers are down, oh yeah. 4 breed though. Oh, this was the first Axie I ever bought, was this Axie, but I bought it for 0.07 with a 2 breed count. I'm not sure if this is a good deal. Let's look into it real quick. Oh, I hear you on that one too, and what I have to say that is, not everyone I know is into crypto, but everyone I know is into making money, and almost everyone I know enjoys playing some sort of game, whether it's a phone game, Xbox game, computer game, whatever. And so all I have to do, I mean, it is the cheapest one. And it is like, if you would ever breed it, it is like phenomenal for breeding. But if you're not ever going to breed it, I mean, it is still the cheapest one though, so this one has flown up in price. That is a good Axie, don't get me wrong. It is a really good Axie. I can't believe it's so high in price. And it is a peer, so if you were to ever breed it, it would be expensive, but it is a great one to breed. So it is a great one to have because the skills as well are phenomenal. And so this is one of them I started with, and I see it still used. It's comboed quite well, but I see it comboed with a aqua and plant sometimes, and some seem to do really well with it, or a backdoor bird and a plant. So it's not a bad deal. It's not, you know, it's not like a steal or anything like that. When you go to sell it, you'll probably break even to get maybe a little bit more out of it, just because the breed count's so high. But Like this one might dang near be better just because it's a breed count 2. And this one's a breed count 2. This one's a 5 out of 6 pureness. Those might be a little bit better, and they're not that much more expensive. You know, it all just depends on what you want to do. That one's a 3, not that much more expensive, and it's only missing 3, so it's 1 less breed. This one, not the worst, but you know. What we can do is this. But yeah, Crystal, so that's what I have to say about, not everyone that I know is into crypto either, but almost everyone I know is into playing games, and everyone I know is into making money. So when I break it down to them, all they have to do is play this game. Every month, I'll cash out the small love potions, and I'll pay them in cash. So depending on what the value of small love potions are that month, will depend on how much they and I make, you know, but I'll just cash out their 70% if I have to, and save mine. And so if that's the way they want it, it'll be a monthly paycheck, and they understand that that monthly paycheck will fluctuate, you know, depending on the price of the coin. And if they don't want to get any more involved than that, then that's as easy as it has to be. Is they download the game, they play the game, and I pay them every month. That's it. It's as easy as that. And so they're not even into crypto at that point. They don't have to hear anything about crypto. All they're doing is playing a game. And they're just playing it, and then every month you pay them for playing the game. That's it. That's all. Then if they want to get more involved, they can. If they ever want to quit, they can. If they ever want to, you know, however, do any of it, they can. There's always like ways, I feel, to get to that goal, you know. It looks like 2 is going to be the lowest breed count you're going to be able to find, Lucas. This one's not the worst. Let's see. Servers are just garbage. It's a 3 breed count though. Let's just see what ones are at. Oh my goodness, huh? There's not even any ones in here. They're at 3.6. Well, they wouldn't have to know how to cash out. You would cash out, because in the Scholar, like, they only have access to the Mavis Hub. You have access to all of this. And so you would be the one cashing out and then just paying them cash every month. That's it. And so they don't ever see the crypto or anything. They literally just play the game. You're the one that cashes it out. You're the one that, you know, does everything else. But I mean, I hear what you're saying. If it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you. And I feel that. But that's kind of my end goal to all this, is I will probably build at least a scholarship team of 10 individuals that I personally know. And they'll play the game, and I'll collect at least, you know, the $4,000 worth of SLP a month, and I'll probably hold on to it and just pay everybody cash if I can afford to. And when SLP is at 40 cents again, I'll cash out and just do it that way. And I'll honestly probably quit playing Axie once it gets to that point and move on to a different game that I can do the same thing with. I might try to develop it to have 20 scholars underneath me, but really 10 is my first goal, and depending how that goes, I will see where I move from that. Yeah, 1 breed count's expensive. They don't even have a 1 breed count. At least it's not showing any for me. Showing 0. So what are you trying to get with this, Lucas? What's the point of you trying to get this beast? Like, what are the other ones? Like, what are you gonna team it up with? Ooh, those have dropped a lot. Oh my goodness. Plant done. Beast bird or beast aqua? It's really your choice. I prefer the aqua, but some people prefer the bird. A reptile's good to have if you have the right one. Dang, birds dropped. Last night they're at 0.4. Alright, I might be gone by the time you get back, Crystal. So if I'm gone, I'll see you next time for sure. But if I'm not, I'll say hi when you get back. Yeah, this is definitely the crash everybody's been waiting for, I feel like. But look, aquas are still at 0.4. So birds, these will get bought up eventually. And you'll see birds rising in price. Like this one's this one's a good one. If it had dark swoop instead of hungry bird, it'd be better. I feel like these, as soon as the servers are fixed, these will start getting bought up. This one's not bad. I don't know how I feel about that skill. I don't really use it to apply fear. Plants have dropped a little bit. Beasts have dropped a little. It's interesting seeing everything drop, but this is what is it really interesting. Yesterday this was at 40 million and it's now 24.5. And so we're gonna have to wait to see, but I think, like I said, I think once the servers get fixed, we're gonna see this bounce right back up. So until then, I'm not sure, but a bird, if you're gonna get a bird, you're probably gonna need the backdoor bird. So if you're to get a bird, you're gonna want to get one with dark swoop for sure. Dang. Polka dot's down to $12.06. If it drops under $12, I'll be mind blown. This is a good deal. What to buy? You got a limit order? Yeah. That's the what? How many? Well, I don't really care how many, but I'm like, I've been struggling to try to get to like 100 dot. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm invested into so many other projects, and it's like every week I'm like struggling, like which one do I want to buy more? Which one do I want to buy more? And finally this week I was like, I'm buying dot. It's so low, and so you think it's gonna go all the way down to 10? Like, I should have waited, but I guess on Monday I'll have to buy more. This is a good buy right here if you're gonna buy a bird. This one right here, it's the cheapest one with dark swoop, and that's not a bad buy. It's especially because it's a Dawn. So you believe in DOT? You believe in what they're doing with the whole parachain and the crowd loans or crowdfunding? I got KSM as well, and I have I put them in on Moon River. Yeah, this right here, honestly, a couple might get cheaper throughout the night if the market don't start to pick back up, but I think this is a pretty solid buy right here if you're gonna get a bird. Aqua. And they got some aquas with dark swoop. Oh dang, that's like an undercover bird. That's crazy. These are all undercover birds. Aquas are still kind of expensive. Oh, I forgot though, you don't really need one with the 0 breed count, huh? Well, that was a good one with a 0 breed count. If you're looking at 2 breed count, they're all the way down to 0.25. That one's not bad. And so you just want to try to figure out a good aqua. If you want to see my team, my squad, I got a poison squad. And so this guy does poison. This guy is Terminator Reptile, so he does stuns. And this guy's energy gain and poison as well. Salt Life Buddha, huh, Captain Big Blunt? You're just salty yourself, and so you gotta say I'm salty. You're just salty you don't have my Axie team. He doesn't even have an Axie at all, let alone a team. Why haven't you got on this, Captain Big Blunt? What's the reasoning? Oh, I need these guys to sell. Ooh, one got added. Yeah, I think YB was right. People need to pay back their loans. They're just selling off their Axie for cheap amounts. It did plummet. 21 minutes ago, this sold for 0.3. Dang, that was a sale. If you would have caught that bird, Lucas, that was a sale. 0.333. He's gonna sell it for 0.42. It'll probably it'll definitely sell. Dang, you did too? Lucas was just saying he put a buy order in at 10. Oh man. I need to put I should have. I already bought though. I didn't think it'd keep going down all the way to 10. That's alright. I'm not mad. I'm up to like 50 dot now, so. I was thinking about when some of my if my Axie would sell tonight, I was thinking about cashing out a little bit to throw on something, either dot or ADA or I don't know. You think it'll hit $10 overnight? It might. It might. Crypto.com says 12:05 right now. It's now 11 something. It could be on a different exchange. We got 12:05 right now. ADA's at 118. $11.91 on Binance. Daryl, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you being in here. Feel free to join the chat, sit back, relax, enjoy the stream. Oh, Harmony 1's down to 6.8. It's alright. Ethereum's down under 19 again. I mean, it is what it is. This is what it does. It just goes up and down, up and down. Story, that's why you stake them on Whitebit and just forget about them. Story might come back a couple of years. It's gonna take a couple of years though, so you just stake them, forget about them. Trying to find the coin behind Illuvium. The way it sounded, it was being built on its own blockchain, I'm thinking. And so I want to dig into this a little bit. Story's not dead yet. Story was your find anyway. You're the one that found Story. Good looking, Lucas. Oh, wow. What? $96 for this? Where have I been? How long has this been out for? What? Came out at 50 bucks? As low point 30? That's crazy. I was not expecting that. That's insane. That's insane. That's insane. I was not expecting that anymore. Safe Moon is not dead. What do you mean, Scandal coming? You're just spreading FUD. Safe Moon is not dead. Safe Moon is doing great things still. You're just salty because it takes more than 2 days for anybody to do some work on a coin and for it to cause a return. Once they release their blockchain, you're going to be talking differently. I was not expecting $100 for this coin. That's pretty crazy. Well, this is interesting. These fools hold firm. I don't have any on me, but we'll connect. Minerium is the scam, and you're the one that's going to give them money. You're saying all these other ones are done, but you're about to give money to a scam. Is it not Ethereum? See, I don't have the main net. It's not Matic, guaranteed. What's the Illuvium mainnet? I'm gonna have to figure it out later. You go ahead and try to cash out of Minerium. I want to see it. If I see it, then I'll debate on buying the upgrade. So guys, this is what happened. One day Minerium just shows up in our wallet out of nowhere, and we're 30 grand richer. 30 grand just out of nowhere. Just like that, 30 grand richer. And so you look into it, and it seems like a load of crap. And you gotta pay the company in Ethereum to upgrade your account to the 3rd level. Once upgraded, you're allowed to then mine the coin, and it will take you something like 20 years or more to mine all these coins. So is it really worth it? It's hard to say. XRP is at 59 cents right now on Uphold. Should have bought some more XRP is what I should buy. I might have to do that even tonight. Might have to just grab some XRP. But, alright you guys, I do believe this is the end. Oh, I did want to bring this up real quick. This is another way you can make money in Axie, and I totally forgot to mention it at the beginning of my call when I was doing the call for all of the Epic people. So, I can't wait for this, but yeah. Sorry, Crystal, you're coming back right as I'm ending. So, I guess you made it just in time. Made it just in time. So we will catch you guys. Lucas, I hope I was able to help you out some. If you aren't sure still, I don't know. It all just depends on what way you want to go at the end of the day. But the bird that I showed you earlier that I don't have up anymore was a good one. And then the four breed count is the one that it kind of hurts unless it's a special Axie, and this one is kind of special, but someone did buy it. 2618. And so, I mean, it's really like, look, you could buy this one right now, and I would say this is a better deal because it's a mech. And they're more rare than B-Star. So if you're going to buy it, this one would be a good buy right now. But the bird that I showed you, and the Aqua is kind of the up for grabs. You can go a lot of different ways with the Aqua. So I hope you're able to figure it out. If not, I'll be back either tomorrow or next week, and feel free to join and ask me any questions that you like. And we will go from there. But I appreciate you guys being here. Crystal, thanks for coming back just to say goodnight. And I'll see you guys next week, possibly tomorrow. But I don't know. I'll probably just get some work done, to tell you the truth. So stay blessed. Namaste. And take it easy, you guys. We'll see you next